Oh boy. Oh boy. I gotta start like all my StarCraft streams off like that. Uh, hate PvP, by the way. Like this map is big enough that I definitely don't need the 2-gate. I don't like 2-gating anyway. Not a fan. I'll try and play pretty standard. I'm not gonna do anything like weird or out of the norm. This person's tier 3, I'm tier 0. So I want to do like kind of normal games so that I can actually properly teach them instead of doing builds or something in a way that's just going to take advantage of them, because I don't think that's realistic. That's not going to help them learn, right? So I'm just going to try and play really standard games. Maybe I'll try and practice Reaver some, because I am not very good at that. What? What? Thanks, Buns. I'm just doing practice games right now, so... I'm actually... So this isn't even, like, my matchup, but I'm trying to help this person some. I'm a teacher at heart, you know what I mean? I think we're cross spawns based on them running into them here, so... Yeah, I can definitely skip Zealot completely. Oh, they pylon scouted. This is a really early scout then. Okay. I think it should still be okay. So they went Zealot and stayed at home. Oops. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken that hit from the Zealot. There's no reason for that. I didn't see what the tech was gonna be, so we just have to be a little bit careful then. My second gun's gonna be a lot faster, but theirs isn't gonna be too far behind. Could have got that other game. Just need to step forward. Oops. Okay, we're gonna fall back here. Yep. Oh, overstayed here. I have a big expo advantage, so there was no reason for me to stay there like that. I was leaving some, yeah, it's PvP. It's leaving some goons at home because I didn't know there was going to be DT or Reaver as well. So we did see the Observer, so it could still be a Reaver follow-up. But we have a really, really big eco advantage. You can push across and win. So their eco, like their expansion just finished. We've had good trades already. We've had bigger eco for a long time. So we should just be able to push across and win. I'm just gonna get leg speed and go. I pretty much just die from there. Reaver. Whatever. Ugh. Hmm. Just to see real quick. This is more. I'm trying to help this person. They have a PvP match coming up. Just kind of want to see real quick what their build was like. This is mostly just a macro difference. And then I guess there was a little bit of micro difference in the beginning as well, because I got the Goon kill, which is something I should have been able to do, because it was 2 Goon versus 2 Goon and a Zealot. First of all, as a pylon scout, right? I think pylon scouting on a big map like this is pretty bad. You don't need to do that, because you pylon scout and it like really cuts into your eco. Is it bad? I guess on a 4-player map that's this big, maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. I just don't like pylon scouting at all, honestly. I mean, if you're worried about getting cheese, then I guess it's fine. But like, I even cut my Zealot because it's such a big map that I'm not too worried about, like a 2-gate or something. Yeah, like I get the kill there. I actually almost get this one too, just one more hit. I should have microed forward with the stronger one, and I would have killed it. So we're like in a good position there already, so because I get that good trade, I feel like I can safely expand. I was planning on doing 2-gate expand anyway. They went 3-gate. I got an extra Goon kill and Zealot kill, so it's like these little pickoffs that I'm getting are huge, because it just gives me so much map control. I'm already mining for my expansion this entire time. 3-gate is something if you're planning on being aggressive, and I guess they did want to be aggressive, but the trading was so bad for them. I understand feeling pressured though, because like the trades went poorly, which makes it hard to be aggressive, but I've already got the expansion up, and it's like starting an expansion after I've finished mine. It's kind of a lost cause. Also floating, they were floating 700 there. Yeah, I think going into Reaver would have been faster, or better for them in that position, like try to get a little bit of catch-up damage, get some better trades. Hi, Ice. How do you know? Maybe double check if my camera's on or not. Hey Chad, how's it going? You can tell by my voice. Yeah, I actually thought about that. Just been crazy busy. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much, but even when I haven't seen you much either. Glad you're doing good though. Was he for Emperor of the Dominion? What's up, Senj? Just want to drop by and say great content. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Missed the game for sure, and definitely your way of playing. Past few months, it was like I get in and just crash. Yeah, pretty much it. Like you'll say like one or two things, and then you're gone. And we lost you. Nah, you're good, dude. Yeah, this isn't actually practice for me per se, but it's my teammate has a PvP tomorrow, so I'm trying to help them a little bit. That'll work. How does this work again? Figure it out. I used to use a little dragon emoji all the time. Need to make that my thing again. And on 12 latency, we can turn it up a little bit. Let me get my pylon real quick. This is bad. If I get Manor Pylon, I think that makes it way worse. Okay, so because of how they opened, they need to be aggressive. We'll see if they know to do this. Because they need to get pretty decent damage and be really aggressive. Against standard opener when going 2-gate. is not good. And I kind of needed to commit to trying to get damage. Let's watch it with them. But I did make the replay. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to help this person, yeah. Alright, Chad. You have a good night, dude. Alright. You too, man. I'll catch you later, dude. say this. Oh, Cleesus, what's up, dude? Thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, no problem, dude. Did I actually type in your chat? I did. I was there for a second, but I didn't even realize I said anything. Yeah, I poked in for a minute before I started streaming. Right now we're just trying to help somebody with their PvP a bit. I'll do one more with this person and then probably start observing and playing some higher level games. Against people that are gonna kick my butt. Great. Thank you. Good job. Perfect. Hey, what's going on? Even though I know what build they're going for, I'm trying to play it like how I would normally, right? So, scout off a gateway, get there before I would need to start my cyber core, so I know if I need to go zealot or not. And how much gas to mine. I'm over mining gas, so. So yeah, we see that it's 2-gate. We do a probe with the zealot, so if they come with a zealot and a probe, we can at least match that. If it's just a zealot, then we're guaranteed to win. Go second zealot, cord before our second zealot. Start mining gas again. Gonna let him in like that. Window's better. I feel like I actually microed this really well. And I feel bad. Might be some of the best microing I've ever done against that, to be honest with you. I had to preempt a lot of it because of the latency. It's rallying by now. Staying on Zealots for too long. Other base? Hmm. Not really A rank, but helps them feel better too. I mean, I'm A rank-ish. I do beat A rank Protosses sometimes, so. that helps some. Just like basic tips, more or less. I'm no like PvP expert, but I think I can help a T3 player. Hmm. I'm gonna wait on this lobby and play with them. It's a lot of good players in there, so maybe I can get some good practice. Especially TV or PVT. Like PVT is probably my best matchup already, but it's not good enough right now. It's at 3 minutes, so it shouldn't be too long. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I need to talk to like an actual good Protoss player though and kind of learn a couple of things because there's a few things I don't know how to deal with. First of all, there's like 2 timing pushes that I really struggle with. So I usually do fine against like the 5 or 6 factory like timing. I usually do pretty well against this one. But the 1 base like 3 tank push, I think it's 3 tanks. I usually have like only 3 goons when this push comes out. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 tanks, whatever it is though, the 1 base push though. Even if I like kind of know it's coming, like I'll see like there's no command center started and I'll know that it's coming, I still die to it all the time. It might just be that my micro's not good enough, but I feel like I never have like anywhere near enough goons. Like when I watch other Protosses, they have like 2 or 3 more goons than me, which is massive. Because I'll have like 3 goons only when the push comes across, and then like maybe 5 by the time they get to my base. and I tend to lose one or two, so obviously that's a micro problem. So I need to learn just really how to hold that off. And then there's a new push that I hadn't seen before that's now been done to me twice, where they take the natural. So I'll take like a really quick third or something, and then it's like a 5-tank push. And this one like completely slaughters me. So A, I don't know how to see it coming, and B, I guess maybe my build is bad against it. The problem is if I take a really late third, because I'm worried about this push, and if I like wait for an observer, I'm sitting on 2 base for so long that if they do like a 6-fact, I haven't had income from a third or anything, and I feel like I eventually die to that too by taking a late third. So this is like really like basic stuff that I don't know how I'm supposed to build or play, like considering these 3 different builds. So I need to talk to like a good Protoss and kind of get an understanding of basically how to play the game. I mean, G5 is our team coach, and G5 is probably a good one to talk to about it, because he's really good. And I think he's a Protoss main. He plays all 3 races in our matches, but in our like coaching sessions, but I think he's a Protoss main. Either way, he would know. So I think tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna contact him and get him to help me with that. Uh. The only thing I can think right now is I can just play against it. Like, I played against Remap, and he did the 5 ink push to me against me and killed me with it, so I just need to play some games and maybe get a feel for it on my own. I just feel like if I wait for Observer before taking my third, it feels tough. If I do like a slow robo, like if I'm making a lot of goons because I'm afraid of dying to the early push, it delays my observer by a lot, and then I don't know if it's gonna be like the 5 tanker, 5 fact push, 5 or 6 fact, whatever it is. So then my third's really late. But then if I go like really fast observer and then I get hit with an early push, then I feel like I die, so I'm doing something wrong. That's all I know. Because the thing is like when I watch like ASL, I don't think I ever saw those pushes. Like nobody ever does those pushes, so obviously it's not viable, right? Like it doesn't seem like it's viable if they're not doing it, unless I've just missed those games, but I never saw it being done. So I feel like there's a reason for that, but I don't know. I think that's one of the many things that's holding me back, is just not having the basic game knowledge. I'm pretty inexperienced with 1v1 stuff. Oh. Yeah, sorry for the wait, guys. We will get into games soon. I think that could be possible. Like, who is it? There's like the big fastest streamer, the Korean guy. I forget his name. Go July? See the one? Um, like I imagine if he was doing like pubs and stuff and never sorted teams or asked for good players, he could probably pull it off, right? Uh, Cross probably could do it. Cross is really good. Could Cross do it? Because Cross does actually. He does actually do that. What is this name? I can't check his profile. He has so many different names. I don't even know what name he currently uses, but I think he has records of like... I don't know, actually. Maybe like 15-to-1, 20-to-1 ratios. So, yeah, I think it's possible. What is 650-50? That's 10... Is that 13-to-1? 13-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah, that's doable, because Cross does that. Slayer pretty good. That's funny. Funny. I mean, Slayer plays weird. He does like a Queen Lurker in ZVT. I think he skips Muta completely. Oh. I don't know who that is. And I could have actually just played some BGH. The thing is, I want to do 1v1, so I don't want to queue into a game and then leave in the middle of it. But I also don't want to miss the lobbies. Life is tough. Sorry guys, I did not plan on starting the stream and then sitting here a whole bunch. Bear with me. I do wish playoffs games were more popular, though. They used to be. I know when I was a kid, they were like always all over the place. One v one Dark Origin. Hey, I'm just gonna call you Air, okay? Thanks for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, right now we're just kind of hanging out waiting for a rehost. I was doing practice games with someone on my team earlier, and I'm waiting for a 1v1 lobby. How did the cast go? You cast like a whole bunch of games today, didn't you? Like a ton of games. You kind of do that though, yeah? You have 3 groups? Dude, that's a lot. Was it like 4 hours? 4.5 hours? Yeah. Crazy. It's dedication. It's cool though that you go through so much of it. It's actually really nice. Time for bed. I hear ya. Yeah, you have a good night, man. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of improving to do. I'm not ready for my match. I would get smashed if I played Love Snow right now. But I think we'll get there. You're finally done, boys. I was told 3 minutes like 15 minutes ago or something. Holy. Oh. The guy that I want to practice against would be Remap, I think. Stop playing like 2 hours before I sleep because I legit sweat when playing. I mean, I don't know. I know Artosis complained about it, it kind of turned into a meme, but I just feel like, is that not what you're supposed to do? I mean, I understand their frustration in the moment, though. You get their colors to change back. Oh, there we go. Is with an underscore, right? We'll check. Thanks, Fried. I appreciate it. Not much, dude. Just observing games. You're in here too. Hey, thanks, Ant. I appreciate it. Actually, I'm gonna call you Wing because so when someone called you Ant the other day, it made me think of Anthony, which is a guy named This Game Too Hard or Prime Factor. And I hate that guy. And when someone called you Ant, I was like, no way is that guy actually this good at 1v1. So I was happy to find out who you really were. Because I was going to be upset. And Tech was another Ant, yeah. Many Ants. He can be Tech. I like Wing more anyway. The red's actually pretty solid, it seems like. Kind of wingspan? What kind of question? Around actually 1400? This doesn't seem that bad. Red's micro seems pretty good. I did hear that 4-ax is kind of rough, though. Because you go 4-ax and then they just make a chunk of Sunkens, and then they can get into Defiler. I heard that kind of sucks for Terran a bit. These would be 17 or 1800 with practice. Yeah, like this does not look like a 1500 player to me. When I think of 1500, I think of like, I don't know, god-awful. Yeah, 4-ax, 2 factories, 3rd on location. I mean, there's definitely some decision problems here. But, like, the macro was fun. Good mechanics, yeah. That's how I feel when I watch Kkus play. Like, Kkus is like a 1550 player that's like 300 APM and like actually pretty solid, but his game sense is completely non-existent. Poor guy. I mean, right now it looks good for Zerg. 2 factory instead of 2 starport. Second factory is doing nothing. You know what it is? If he was watching Wing play earlier, he saw the 2 factory pushes and was like, yo, this is sick. But nobody told him he actually has to use the second factory. And that it's really for lurkers. It's like the little things for me. Like this SCV running around holding a gas container is really triggering me. He just started rebuilding the third. It happened a while ago. Hey, what's up, Gino? How you doing, dude? We got Ultras out. Probably working on second armor upgrade. Just finished the armor upgrade for Ultra. No defiler done? Mound? It's called a mound. It'd be a lot better if we played some Apex sometime. Do you actually want to play with me sometime? I'm totally down. Not very good, but you like playing with friends. That's okay, we all suck. You can play with me and Rogue. Me or Rogue. How'd I word this? Me and Rogue or Jays. It's grammar. What is grammar? That's true, we live in the South. It's such an irrelevant thing. But yeah, I would have streamed it tonight and you probably could have joined us then, but Apex is like all out of whack right now. Yeah, the server stuff is all screwed up and we couldn't play. Because I was gonna stream it before I got on StarCraft. It's okay, I want to watch you play Brood War. I mean, so I was gonna stream it and then stream Brood War, but it didn't work, so instead I just sat there for like 2 hours dreading getting on Brood War. That's really what happened instead. So you didn't get anything extra out of it, don't worry. Yeah, I think Red's kind of trolling him a bit. Look at everybody trying to be helpful. Makes me sick. So Dada, I know, is super good. I was told that he was S rank with all 3 races before, and then I guess he's taken a break and he's come back. But I played against him and I felt completely outclassed PvT. I didn't play great either, but I could tell like immediately he was just a much better player than me. Yes. That is blind bat. That's not 3 races is so hard. Yeah, it seems impossible. I think does a Mormon count as a Christian? No, right? I wanted to say no, but I'm not even. I don't want to talk about it if I don't know. Mormons consider themselves Christians, but many Christians don't recognize Mormonism as an official denomination. And it's not really an answer. I don't know. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm actually kind of interested to watch this game, though. I assume he saw this coming out. He must have had a link there. I wasn't paying attention. He dropped the sunken. This is like a really early push out. I'd never see Terrans move out this early. It's kind of interesting. I guess he's doing it to force the sunken early. You know, pull back. A little dangerous to keep going, though. Because if he were to... Well, no, actually it's not, because he's got the SCV seeing if Lings are making. Here he'll see the sunken and turn around. Yeah. Actually keeps the SCV still, too. But I mean, it's like really simple things that are actually really, really nice. Yeah, so he kept going because he sees there's no Lings coming out, right, with the SCV. And he comes down right before he gets there to see if the sunken's out. I think this is good because it also means that the Zerg wouldn't know if he turned around or not. He did have the Ling that stepped out and saw it, but if he didn't do that, he doesn't know if the Terran turns around or not. So if he had made Lings, I guess he could try to blindly chase, but yeah. I think it's pretty good, because he saw the Lings were being made, so he just keeps going until then. Keep track of the eggs and stuff, see what's popping out. Actually pretty nice. The 2 medic ball. It's like little things that people like this do that I'm always like amazed by. Prevent, like, stop scouting. We're going 3 racks. This was to try and catch the Overlord. Barely missed it though. Their base coming down. Muta's coming out now. Second sunken because he... So this makes Zerg like really uncomfortable, right? So when Terran can get out on the map and Zerg's not even sure, I feel like this is really, really uncomfortable for Zerg. I think we have Stim in range already. So he's actually going to get aggressive super early. Crazy. For the second sunken with the Muta, he should be fine. But the reason this is really good, like my understanding, the reason this is really good for Terran is because it means the Muta have to stay home. So if he wants to move out, he has to make extra sunkens. So that's like a big part of why you want to have this group out. Is it pressures Zerg in a way that they can't come across and harass you, right? Because he doesn't have to worry about harass, like he can just continue to macro as normal, whereas Zerg's actually feeling the pressure and can't be doing damage. It's looking for the third, this Firebat right now. It's 2 Muta, gonna get a third. Really, really good for blue. A 4th Muta. A 5th. That was a really expensive cleanup for Aegis. So he has like no pressure with these Muta right now. Gonna be more Muta coming. No Hydra Den yet. We're gonna go to 4-axe. I think 4-axe here is like really good, right? He just scanned, so I assume he saw that there was no Hydra Den yet. So he sees no Hydra Den, he just got a really good trade, so he can continue to go bio and pressure. Factory on the way. I'm gonna see when he takes a third. I know a lot of good Terrans will stay 2 base for a pretty long time, from what I've seen. I don't know enough about it to know why. Or like when you want to expand. Like, I would have felt because that trade went really well, he could have expanded, but maybe it's because he sees no Hydra Den, he knows it's going to be a lot of Muta still. So it would be kind of hard to hold, possibly, or expensive making all the turrets. Things are so cheap you don't need a third until vessels, yeah. Yeah, I usually see late thirds. He actually retargeted and got the 2 weak Mutas. I love it. It's like these little things that are so good, I think. Because he was on a full HP Muta and he actually retargeted 2 of the weak ones. I love it. Love to see it. Queen's Nest coming down. Still no Hydra Den. So I guess we're gonna go no Lurker. Evo Chamber. So we're gonna go no Lurker into Ultra? Is that the plan? We're bleeding off a lot of Muta. Full Starport coming down. Second eBay. 5th Barracks. A lot of pressure. It's getting a lot of sunkens out of him too. He's getting to the point where his supply is going to start going pretty far ahead as well. Yeah, here comes the extra sunkens. It's expensive for Zerg. Like, not only is it the 125 resources, right, but it's technically 175 because of the drone, and you lose the drone from mining. Another Muta, lost the Overlord. And he's set up at home in a way that he doesn't have to worry about counterattacks anymore. There's just been no chance for Yellow to get across and do damage. It's been really nice. It's been really interesting to see, like, the, what was it, like, 5 Marine pressure to start, like, really early. Which I normally feel like would be dangerous, but I know he did it because he saw there were no Zerglings being made. Yeah, this is what I was hearing about, like, why, like, early 4X is kind of iffy, is because you get, like, the big sunken wall, and then they can just go straight into Hive. But I think in this case, he's killed so many Muta. He's gonna have, like, such good map control. He's in no danger whatsoever. Going dropship. Which is what I heard. It's funny, because I just watched this, I watched videos about it today. That one of the good ways of countering this build when you go 4 racks and force a bunch of sunkens is just going straight into drop chips instead. Especially because they're skipping Lurker, it could be really, really good, right? Did get the shuttle, or the drop chip picked off. Yeah, it was good defense. I didn't get anything done. Oof. Losing all of our Muta here. I was actually going to break through. Well, the game just ended. I didn't think that would actually happen. Crazy. Hey, the game's just over. We've lost all of our Muta, losing our natural. Dada's doubling his supply. Getting a ton of barracks on 2 base here. Could drop a 3rd C-Series, like, looking to. It doesn't really need to right now. Tucked in here for a good trade. That game's over. Even if he holds here, the game's over. We got a 2nd round coming in now. It's cool. It's just fun to watch because it's like, it's just so many little things that Dada's doing, right? That make a huge difference long run. Even things, like I said, pushing out really early and forcing that early sunken. The earlier you make Zergs do something like that, the earlier they have to make sunkens, the more it hurts. And forcing them to make a sunken with like 5 Marines is pretty cool. Like reading the situation really well. Because like those 5 Marines turned into the Mutas never getting across the map, not one time. Ultras are coming out now. Oh, Ultra. Without the armor upgrade still. Well, he holds, I guess. Decides not to irradiate anything. Yeah, it's super over. Going up here to start a 4th on location, probably. Yeah, I thought we were gonna see like big dropship play, but wasn't necessary. It was like one dropship suicide into a push. My GG right now. Yeah. Yep. Pretty cool. Pretty fun to watch. And I like want to play, but I'm really, really tired tonight. And unfortunately, I am back on solo farm duty again tomorrow until Wednesday or Saturday. I mean, I can play against Dota, but I know I'll get slapped around too. A lot worse than that, probably. But maybe I should, just to get the practice in. Like, I want to play people better than me, but too much better than me that I feel discouraged. It's a true story. I played BGH for like 25 years, turned on ladder as Protoss, and got B rank. But not to flame toss too much, because I did get B rank with the other two races after a day or two as well. Although I have a 0% win rate ZVT. Which is 0 and 1. I've only ever played it one time. Oh, Wraith Rush, I wasn't paying attention. It went 1-1-1. I actually think 1-1-1 sounds really fun. Like, I've always liked the idea of it. I like really technical builds. And the game's already over, to be honest. Going for this kind of a third. You went for the this would piss off Ortosis build or hidden third. Yeah, when I've done 1v1s in BGH, I'd like to do 1-1-1 with Tyrion. You did. Oh, that was a sunken. Ugh. So we're gonna lose the. Yeah, we have to make another spore. Funny. This push just kills him. Like the game's already over. What is this Hive Rush though? What is Ramen doing? I don't like it. Was it supposed to be a crazy Zerg? I think he was going for a crazy Zerg build. And then he just got like hard countered by a 1-1-1. We're not gonna correct Bishop, it's fine. Let him think I was trash talking Friedman. GG. Ramen GG. is making a wall. No? Okay, it's not making a wall. What are we doing here? What are we hoping for? Really, GG. Wow. Let's play a game. And then I'm going to bed. He wants to play... Okay. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to play super well, but I'm not going to get down on myself tonight. Because I know a big part of it is just because I'm tired. We already have the excuse ready. I don't expect to win, even if I were playing well. But I do want to try and give him a good game. So I'm going to try and focus up a bit. Sorry. This guy's like super good. That would be funny though. No, I don't need to scout this early. Is a Dark Archon even... It's like useless. I guess I could feedback vessels. So yeah, I don't expect to win, but I just want to give him a good game, and I'll be satisfied. If I don't, I guess that's okay too. We're the optimist here. The important part is that we all have fun. And Queen can be like, actually, you did your best, and you did really good, and you're just getting better, and you'll keep practicing. And then I'll get tilted. I'm a grown man. I want it. I want it so bad. will not be able to get it. I could have got it. If I, like, move shot with my probe, I could have got it for sure. Thing is, I kind of knew it was coming, and I still went Robo. I guess I know backseating, so I won't. I mean, you can a little bit. It's fine. These timing pushes is what I was talking about earlier. I die to these timing pushes all the time. And I saw it coming, and I am floating money. I dropped my Robo, even though I know it's coming. I thought it was going to be Vulture, though, not Siege mode. I've not seen it done with Siege tank, like Siege mode before instead. And then I actually blocked all my goons. Yeah, I did. That's what I'm saying. I knew it was coming, right? I saw it coming and my reaction is wrong. That's the issue that I have. I saw that the CC wasn't there. But I kind of talked about this earlier where it's like, I don't know the correct way to react. Like, I get the information, I poked him in my first goon, I saw no command center, so I was like, okay, he's doing the push. And then I died at the push anyway. Because, like, I don't know the correct reaction. That's the issue I'm having. Not Expo get 3 gate. So it's getting... Yeah. I mean, because that's the thing. If I had like 2 more goons, I think I hold and cut probes on Expo, yeah. Maybe that's a big part of my issue is I keep trying to be greedy with it. I need to stop being so greedy, because all I have to do is hold to win at that point. You just not Expo and macro, you gotta cut eco and 3-gate robo. So playing 1 base Protoss versus 1 base Terran is actually viable? This is the first time I've ever heard that. Not that I don't believe you, I just hadn't heard it before. Like 2 fact? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, the no backseating thing is more, when I'm playing another game or BGH, right? But when it comes to ladder, like, I am new to ladder. Like, pretty much brand new. So I'm all down for tips and stuff. Ideally, you 21 or 23 expos, see no CC, then throw down 2 more gates in robo. Okay. Got probes, yeah. Okay. Part of it was my fear that it was just like a late command center, but I think that's me playing against lower ranked people. Is the problem. Because I was like, well, what if I'm wrong? Like, I moved the goon in and saw no command center, and I was like, what if I'm wrong? Asked me to coach CPL or CPL coach for Team 4, so I saw CPL and figured I'd tune in. Yeah, no, I appreciate it for sure. Like I'm technically I made it to A rank, but it was kind of a fluke. I think my actual MMR is closer to like 1750, 1800, maybe more like 1800. Yeah, and I'm a bit out of shape right now. I haven't been playing much at all lately. I'm trying to get back into it, but while I'm good against Terran in like macro games, I think timing pushes specifically is what I'm struggling with. I played against Love Snow 3 times now, and he just hit me with 3 different timing pushes. It's definitely my weak point for sure. So that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. What I'm trying to learn and what I need to learn is like how to identify certain pushes and how to like open and play against them. So the three different pushes that I'm like run into a lot recently. No, I haven't seen your games versus them yet. I didn't even know you had played them. But the three different pushes. So there's the 2-fact push that kills me like every single time, and then it was like 3 weeks ago I saw for the first time I played against Lufsen. He's the first one that I saw it with. He did Expo into like a 5-tank push, and I just went for a super fast third, thinking, oh, he took a natural, so I'll just go really quick third, and then that push came out, and I wasn't ready for it at all. And then there's obviously the 6-fact push, but that one's usually easy for me. So my question, or what I need to learn, I guess, is how to open, so that if I see expansion, what is the correct build? You know what I mean? Like, what am I looking for to know if it's okay for me to take a quick third or not? Because if I take a quick third versus the like 5-tank push, I feel like I just die every single time. Because I cut army for it. But then if I delay my third too much, doesn't that mean I'm too weak for a 6-pack push if they do a 2-base push? So there's obviously like something like really simple that I'm not understanding what I'm supposed to do. Send for subs. Yeah. So you let Terran tell you what to do. You get an op in their base and count their factory and units. Not that I'm any better than you. But for the 5-tank push, am I expected to have observers by then? I mean, I guess if I like 2-gate robo. Or 1-gate robo. I guess I would 1-gate. Right? Is it 1-gate or 2-gate robo typically? You poke in CC, you need robo after 1-gate. Okay. Yeah, that game I dropped the 2nd gate extra quick because I saw the no CC. But I see now what you're saying. The correct response would be 3-gate robo and cut probes. No, 2-gate before robo when they have CC, yeah. Okay. I need higher level Terrans to practice against as well. I don't want to take away from people, but I played against some like tier 1s and stuff today, and I don't feel like it's the correct kind of practice that I need right now. I need like tier 0, and I need to be playing against like A rank and minimum players to practice correctly. 23 Nexus with range. I don't know what my actual probe, or like my supply timing is, but yeah, I typically do 2 goons pro production into Nexus. Or 3 goons? I guess I do 3 goons. And then Nexus. That's 25? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't dislike 23 then. Like, I've done 23 a couple times if that's 2 goon, because I like that just because you can send the first goon out, and then the 2nd goon blocks the ramp if they open Vulture first, right? That's kind of why I like doing the 2nd goon. I was surprised when you build a 3rd pylon. Listen, so the thing is, I got to A rank, but I'm just completely winging it. I'm like a 25-year BGH player, like 3v3 BGH player, and I just play on instinct alone. But like, what I'm needing to learn and what I'm trying to learn right now is like the really basics of when to build things and like build orders and stuff, because I have no sense of build orders whatsoever. I've just winged it all the way. 21 Nexus or 23 Nexus at latest. You can even go 19 Nexus like Snow. Yeah, so I saw when Snow did, because I saw him do that against Artosis. But I feel like that's like kind of situational, right? Because if they open Vulture first and you go 19 Nexus, that's no goons, right? So that's kind of vulnerable to a Vulture opener, no? Or am I wrong? "19 Nexus is one goon? Okay. Oh, without range. Oh! Okay, I kind of like that then, actually. That does mean you're kind of stuck in your base for a while, though, yeah? Hello again from Asia. Hello, Kushi? Is it Kushi or... Yeah, Kushi? Kushi? If they go CC, the faster you can get an ob in their base, the better. After that, it's all react, and the 5-tank push is tricky because not many T do that. Usually you can get 7 goons with range, and that will hold most pushes. So if you're up there and you see them making a lot of marines, that's your tip. Okay. Okay. So I had, like, the basic idea of it correct then. I just wasn't executing properly. Okay, that'll help me a lot then. This is exactly what I need. I need confirmation on, like, the correct... like, build and kind of what to look for. Exactly. Because that's a big part of it, is not being confident in what I'm doing. Like, it feels right or sounds right, but I'm new to the scene, so typically I just assume I'm wrong. Or maybe I'm missing, like, a little bit of intricacy. These zealots are... gonna get another drone. It's painful. I mean, Dada seems so good. I'm actually, like, feeling really confident after we've had this talk. I know it just kind of got... The thing is I like 70% reacted correctly. So if I just clean up the play a little bit, I would have held that push really easy, I think. So this actually gives me a lot of confidence. I probably would have held easier if I microed better. I lost one goon early and almost a second one because I wasn't playing my range correctly. I also, like, interrupted my attacks multiple times too. By, like, a fraction of a second. Dude, Dada's so aggressive. I love it. And the thing is, too, I was floating a bit because my third gateway was too late, right? If I got my third gateway a lot quicker, I would have had an extra goon or two, which would have made a huge difference, too, because it was already so close. But if I'd got my third gate before my robo, I definitely would have had enough. 2300 now, there's a timing push, so still it's not easy. It's definitely the hard part for me. But I feel like I'm starting to, like, that game and us talking about it, I feel like it's starting to click in my head a bit better. Now I just need to practice executing, right? Like, this is the first time I just lost a game, but this is the first time I felt confident in the last couple of weeks now. Gotta just, like, he just runs the games, man. Yeah. And my concern, I guess, is just if I take my third too slow, and then I get hit with a 5-factor or something, I'm afraid of dying, but... The thing is, if I hit my timings correctly and I get my observer out as fast as I should, my third won't be that late, right? That's kind of the deal. So let me ask you this, if I get to this point in a game. So when I see a third CC, is double expanding good or bad? I'm at a low enough rank that I get away with it, but I want to know if this is like typically a bad response or if it's actually good. Like if I see a third CC, I take a quick third and fourth, and then delay the third for as long as I can. Yeah, typically I should be on 2 base by then, right? But I just gotta CC and then go... Basically double expand right away. Just go 3-4 bam bam. Keep goons outside and delay. We're gonna second third at CC. It's super fast. Well, I never get them, so... so let's back up a little bit. My observer timing is not 6 minutes. That's usually pretty late. They're beating a third at 6. I kind of want to go back and see my game versus Love Snow now. Kind of see what my timing was, but that's buried somewhere. But okay. So let's just do it this way then. So I have my third base at 6 minutes. And I scout. I'm scouting, and then he drops a third command center. Do I only take a fourth in response, or is fourth, fifth okay? Or is that like way too greedy? I have personally never had a Terran go 3 base and then push right away. I've never seen it before. No? Okay. So just a fourth. Really, you want to be up a base, don't have to, but that's ideal. Yeah. Yeah, I know you don't want to be even, typically. But I always feel like once Terran gets like 3 and 4 base, I feel like if I'm not up 2 bases, I feel like I get overrun. Especially when they're on 4 base. For example, if you're on 2 base and you see 5-fact not taking my third until I have gate and shuttle, I can hold the push, yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, like I get that for sure. Like if it comes down to like a timing push, I totally get it. I mean, I guess this is my issue with the timing push, is that I'm being too greedy. And I almost never cut probes in response because I just feel pressured to keep up my eco advantage, but obviously that doesn't make sense, especially if I'm getting 2-fact pushed. I don't need to have a big probe advantage, I already have the expo advantage. Okay. I think I'm grasping it all then. You seen the Light Arbiter build tutorial video? No. The only tutorial I've ever watched was Gypsy's tutorial video on Terran openers versus Muta, because I was having a hard time with TVZ. So I watched that and I started winning a couple, because I kept dying to Muta, like, every single game. Okay, I'll definitely check that out then. Oh, it is pretty late. I do have a lot of work to do tomorrow. Might go after this game. I'll see if I can find some like high B, low A players minimum to practice with PvT. Wayne was saying I could get matches against Remap, and I know Remap's pretty good, so I think that'd be really, really good practice. And I can start practicing a lot of the things we talked about. Because, like, knowing is a big part of it, and now I need to learn to execute it correctly. Yeah, Remap was the other guy that did the 5 tank push against me and killed me. And that's when I was like, okay, I need to figure out how to play the game. Or these are just gonna kill me every single time. Yeah, Reaver has been something I've been kind of trying to practice, but I think for now, I just want to learn, like, kind of the standard way of dealing with it, like we're talking about. Or maybe this more simple way, maybe not standard per se. And then start practicing with Reaver more. We'll add some complication to it after I've got the hang of it. Dude, that one gateway is working overtime. But definitely Reaver, like, I'm super inspired by watching Snow's Reaver control, right? When I watch him with, like, double Reaver and the way he delays pushes for an eternity and picks stuff apart, I definitely want to learn to use Reaver for stuff like that. Like, it's such a good defensive tool when it's used that well. Pony's Reaver got too? Okay. I've actually never watched him play before. That's a weird wall. Yeah. I think he's a Terran main. But even, like, as he started the wall, he's like, is this right? That looks like me trying to wall, honestly. This forge is so far forward. Holy cow. Hey, what's up, Camilo? Yeah, you can't see that and not go Hydra, right? You, like, have to. I think you can pick, like, all of this off. Dude, every time I open Gateway Expand, I just get killed. I like Link Flood. Or 6 Lings and then Infinite Lings beyond that. but I get no PvZ practice, like, at all. I guess loves that mineral only first turn, it makes no sense to me. Yeah, because Zerg's always, like, super gas hungry, right? I know some Zergs take, like, these thirds here, but to me, and I'm sure they have their reasons for it and I wouldn't know, but I always feel like taking, like, a main natural is better, right? Because you secure this, you only have to worry about Sunkens here, and you also get this base. It just always seems, like, really, really good to me. He's droning behind this. Yeah. As I kind of figured, you drone behind that, right? Doesn't have range yet. Kind of opens all this up. He just has to be careful without range here. Holding the bases with ramps is easier for Zerg. Oh yeah, for sure. Nomad is cross-team coaching. Actually, what? Let me look at teams real quick. Let me see which team you're betraying right now. Love Snow, okay, cool. I like that. That's what I thought. I thought Love Snow was team 4. So you're coaching me when I'm against your own player. I like that. If I win, I'll credit you for beating Love Snow. And this is set up kind of tight here. Yeah. This too. So he's actually pretty good defensively here. We'll need this now. The lurker's on the way. I like the lurker eggs when they're getting targeted. And no drone damage, really good. I guess like the only drone damage technically would be... Well, now we're losing a couple. Dada doesn't. Oh yeah. Oh right, because he lost him because his forge was like a screen and a half in front of his cannons. Okay, this is actually looking really bad for Dada. 1 Zealot and Templar only. No Observatory still either. Actually, it's not that bad. The Storm was really good. But you won't be able to take a third. With these lurkers coming out. Kill this one. The Storm, nothing. And he just delays his third for a bit. That one will get cancelled. Oh no? Wow. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it like he's in bad shape. Okay, I like it. I respect it. Double expanding from Zerg, taking the base here. I like it. I like the aggressive expansions like this, because it like makes Toss feel pressured. But it's also going to be like hard to break, right? Rams are so hard to push up against with Zerg. Yeah, Till Supply still looks good. Got double Robo going. He's also taking the mineral base, which is fine. But I feel like with Toss, I've never felt bad taking a mineral base. It does have a pretty healthy drone count for his 3 base. But yeah, like you said, his 4th base, it's only just now finished. So barely ahead of the 3rd. Actually, I think we kill it here, yeah? Move to the ramp. Maybe not. Got 3 storms. That doesn't have a whole lot, though. Oof, it's painful. Sack this. I don't think at that point just sacrifice so much army to defend. Which is easy to say in hindsight, right? It just feels like Dada's so good at controlling the game from like the very beginning, every game he plays. He's just like super aggressive. I swear, every time I gateway expand, I guess I don't do it properly. I feel like I get a Zealot out and then Speedlings are coming in, or just like Lings in general, and then I end up like scrambling to defend instead. Whereas it feels like Dada's just getting to be super aggressive with it from the very beginning. I feel like Gateway Expand, from everything I've seen, always just looks and feels better. I just don't execute it properly. Oh. GG. I would actually join MG. They seem like a really cool group of people. And even know if I'm technically a part of ERK anymore. IRK. We'll say ERK. Okay, I need to get to bed. I'd love to actually hang out and just stay up all night and play games, but unfortunately I am on solo farm duty. So I'm going to be really busy the next several days. Hey, what's up, Joey? You're just in time. Please, one more. Well, I've just been observing. Okay, just for you, Joey. I will sacrifice my health and well-being just to entertain. It's good anyway. I kind of wanted to do another game, so this works out. We'll see if I can stay focused. It is really late for me. This is like 5 hours past my bedtime, but we got all the excuses ready. Yeah, a lot of the people I've met in Nom seem really cool as well. Yo, go stat back. What's going on? Just call you Ghost. I just wanted to say your full name. I don't know why. Fun to say. I don't even understand it. Ghost fat back. It's OG. Gotcha. Oh, thank you for the sub on YouTube, yeah? Sign in? Appreciate it, man. Hey, my gas is late now. It's your fault. I was supposed to be focused this game. How late this is. Ugh. That's painful. So because it's crawl spawn, let's do the... What do we say, 19 Nexus? This is the thing. So I cut a probe for this? Is that correct? Or is that wrong? I hate cutting probes. It feels unnatural. Yeah, I think this is the last time I ever do a 19. Oh, no, I don't like this either. Because I get worried about the Vulture. But my Goon is so late coming out that I don't know if I'm getting 2-factor or not. Wait, can I blame latency or no? Oh. I've just got like 6 probes. Just because I couldn't wait like 2 seconds before moving that goon off the ramp. Is my Nexus off? I think my Nexus is off. This is off, guys. Actually, I don't need that yet. Oh, I'm okay to expand here, right? I'm losing so much eco because of this. No, I'm not. Really? I don't want 3 bases for this push. forgot to close it off. I feel like I'm being too passive, though. Yeah, no, I started floating a bunch. Move up the ramp well. Hi, Dizzy. Yeah, I mean, I'm... Starved out at this point. Yeah, it's just trying to play a little bit different than I normally do. That's why I kind of need like the practice games for it and stuff, right? It's definitely outside of my like normal comfort. Like well, it's not that it's outside of my comfort per se. It's that I'm focusing on things that I haven't normally focused on before. But like I'm okay with this game. I don't want to like move these armies because of lines everywhere. I need to take another base. But I also need to, like, push. He's mining off of maybe 2 bases right now. Like, no, this didn't get EMP'd. Why is the energy? No, it must have got EMP'd. Oh! Get that anyway. I can kill this base, right? This feels killable. Yeah, I don't have observers. Can I get... He's mining off of 2 bases right now. I'm about to be mining off of nothing. Need to get this army out of here. It's not happening. Ah, boy. Perfect.
We feel your presence. Try life for our Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, my upgrades are like really crappy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was so focused on like doing like my early game stuff, which I think went really well. And then like completely went blank after that. But I'm totally okay with this game. Like I know kind of where I dropped the ball a lot. I think all in all this was fine. Yeah, the early game felt good. Like I went through early game and I felt safe. I like understood everything. Um, yeah, that felt good. It was just the follow up. I was so focused on just reacting correctly that I stopped like playing the game. But that's part of like learning or getting used to something. But I'm totally okay with this. I think this was fun. Yeah, I appreciate the help, Nomad. The part where I started dropping the ball is the part that I'm supposed to already know how to play. We'll just chalk it up to being, 1 a.m., which is like I usually go to bed at like 9 or 10, so this is tough for me. But that was a fun game. We made a game out of it anyway, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, that was so outside of my normal style. But my normal style is really vulnerable to timings, right? That's the issue. Because like normally it's like, so the way I normally play at my MMR, and this was kind of the problem it created bad habits, would be like do I do like the normal expansion, and then I see them take a CC, I immediately drop a third, and then I see them drop a third, and then I'll take a fourth, and then I'll be delaying their third, and then take a fifth while I delay, and then I'm usually maxing around like 13 minutes, and then I'm just headbutting into them. The problem is playing like this doesn't work if they attack me at all. So like I've developed bad habits because of that. So I need to learn the correct way to open, like we just did, so that I'm not vulnerable to the timing attacks. I can't just blindly play like an idiot, hoping I don't get attacked. The game once you use on third, you are fourth at that point, you have your gates in tech, and it's time to get another main where you can make another 10 gates. Yeah, I just never took another main either, right? I know that's a big issue. It's so important for Protoss. Also gotta decide, am I going with Arb? Arb with Storm or Carrier? Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Carrier. I'll do it sometimes, like a Carrier swap. But I try to avoid it as much as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It's 1 a.m. I have to get up in 4 hours. But I appreciate all the help, Nomad. I think it'll help me a lot. Like, I have some direction, and I can practice it some the next couple days. And then if I beat Love Snow, I'll be like, hey, by the way, your coach taught me how to beat you, so might want to fire him. Good luck tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be a freaking zombie tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play tomorrow because I am going to be pretty exhausted, but if I find the energy, I will continue practicing tomorrow. I want to try and practice every day up until I play him, which I think is going to be on Saturday. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, keeping me company. Thanks for the tips, all that good stuff. I might see you guys tomorrow. If not, for sure the next day. You guys have a good night. Peace.